Mark Carney told Canadians that he was the adult in the room. Today, Juno News is reporting that Donald Trump has announced 35% tariffs on Mark Carney and the government of Canada. All Canadians are going to bear the burden of Mark Carney's mismanagement. Now, you might say it's difficult to negotiate with a chimpanzee sometimes, someone as irrational as Trump, and I get it. I like Donald Trump, but I get that he acts irrationally sometimes, and that's tough to negotiate. But you know what is harder, what makes those negotiations more difficult, is when you're on vacation and you refuse to come back to work to deal with a crisis that will cause the deindustrialization of our economy and society. 35% tariffs are something that you can't just shirk off and shrug off and book a cabinet meeting sometime next week and hope that everything will be okay. You take action and you deal with the diplomacy that is on your table. You don't put your feet up, sip a glass of whiskey, and just try to hide. See, Mark Carney is hiding. Keep that in mind. Even Justin Trudeau had a more open itinerary than Mark Carney. Justin Trudeau told us where he is, what he's doing. Mark Carney doesn't do that. He hides, like a fugitive. Trump dropping this 35% tariff bomb on Canada and then starting to do press the immediate day after saying that Canada has been treating America worse than some of its foes treat America should raise alarm bells for everyone.
We're going to see. It was sent yesterday. They called. I think it was fairly well received. It's what we need. So we'll see what happens.
What is your advice to countries worldwide ahead of the upcoming tariff deadline?
Oh, I think just keep working hard. You know, we've been taken advantage of for many, many years by countries, both friend and foe. And frankly, the friends have been worse than the foes in many cases.
He's talking about a lot of things here, most notably the dairy industry, which is protectionist for almost no reason other than to protect an elite few and hurts American dairy farmers. We're supposed to have a free trade agreement with them, but for some reason the dairy farmers get exempted, banks get exempted, and Donald Trump isn't standing for that. Fair enough, he's going to put Americans first. But what Mark Carney told us was that he would put Canadians first, that he would build Canada strong, and he'd put his elbows up. Instead, he's been putting his feet up, and Canadians can't have that. Our country cannot run on banking hours. He's calling people to him, to his cottage. He called a First Minister's meeting to Muskoka. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, it's like Kananaskis in Alberta, but it's even more remote, and you have to basically be a billionaire to participate there. The office rooms in Ottawa are not good enough for Mark Carney. If he can't put his feet up and drink some whiskey while he's pretending to sign fake documents, he's just not going to do it. And Donald Trump clearly knows that. He sees what is happening. He sees who Mark Carney is, and he's negotiating in a way that is going to be very successful for the Americans. Mark Carney just wakes up from a midday nap and folds on some basic tax policy that he committed to, this digital services tax. He said, "No, this is a line in the sand for us." And then he woke up from a nap and decided, "Oh, okay, we'll fold on that." And then he went back on vacation. Donald Trump sees this and is laughing at us, and it will cause immense pain for all sectors of the Canadian economy if Mark Carney doesn't start deciding to do his job. For Juno News, I'm Keean Bexte.